Hi, my name's Mark, and welcome to Membership Websites, a feature that's often overlooked when people are building out their websites and they sort of forget about mobile phone appearance. But it's really important to see what's going on the mobile phone device as it is on the desktop, more so now as more people are using their mobile phones. But we want to make sure that we're saving room on mobile and that we're sort of condensing things. And there's loads of things you can do, like for example you can change titles to a lot smaller on mobile devices. You can put some css rules that says when a device screen gets to a certain size, reduce the size of this title, the font that's been used, the size of that to whatever. So you can do stuff like that, or you can condense space and apply it to mobile phone devices. But another feature is that you can hide some of your sections on your page as well from displaying. So let me show you what I mean by that. If you go to settings and then go to design settings, then once the page loads up, go to your home page tab. Let's scroll down just here to select content to display. Let's look at the home page hero divider, for example. So you can choose to hide this on mobile, and that will reduce some of the space that's being used. And in most cases, any of your sections, even if you're going to create a new section, so content, custom content one, for example, you might want to put in some content for custom content one, but you might want to hide this section on mobile devices as well. So you've got that option there to hide sections, particularly on your home page, quite easily by just turning the function on. And what that will mean, for example, is this hero divide section that's currently here will be hidden. And then your hero search section will go straight into meet our newest member. So let's just refresh that and you'll see that happening. So there you go. So we've just hidden that section as well. If you still find that your page is quite gappy, the first place to look at, and it might just be quite gappy in general anyway on your website, but the first place to go and look at is look at what you're using in these sections here. Where they're using default, they're usually using around 30 pics of space. So I would consider reducing that. So for example, let's set these to 10 picks instead of 30 picks. Okay. I'm going to do this with a few of them just so that you can see how that might change things on your homepage. So we're just going to save that. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to scroll to the top. You can see the gap that's here. Um, and you can see just up here, the gap actually isn't too bad here. But we're going to try and condense the space a little bit. So we're going to refresh that and then we're going to go down. You can see that the title has moved up just a little bit more there and that we've closed the gap there just between these two sections. And there's more you can do to condense and close the gap to save some of that space and bring that content a little bit closer together so that people aren't having to scroll and scroll and scroll to get to where they need to be. Definitely considering if you need to display everything on mobile view or if you can be hiding certain elements on mobile view. Thanks for watching.